Rashmika, transitioning from a pan-India star to a beauty industry founder, you've entered into the $50 billion global fragrance market. What inspired you to launch Dear Diary?
Well, I've always had a very strong feeling towards perfumes ever before I became an actor. And today, this has sort of naturally become an extension of me. And I feel like for all the love that I've received all these years, I want to sort of give back to my people. And I felt like perfumes are such a intimate but at the same time such a personal thing for every one of us that I felt like perfumes were a beautiful way of sort of giving everyone a warm hug.
Right.
So I think that's what inclined me to walk into this industry. And I know there's like it is such a big industry but also a big void in our country for a homegrown India based perfume. And I felt like there was a big scope, and also it comes from a very deep rooted emotions that I feel.
That's nice.
Yeah.
But a niche like fragrance, it could be skincare, it could be anything else, fashion. Why fragrance?
Well, fragrance for me is like I just mentioned that it is super intimate, but at the same time, fragrance have a way of uplifting your moods.
Okay.
I feel like on the days when you're feeling really low, and if you just come across a fragrance which is just nice, you just feel nice about it. It's genuinely like a warm hug, and if you don't have your loved one around you to give you that warm hug, perfume does it. So I think that's one of the reasons why I wanted to start Dear Diary.
That's nice. India's beauty market is valued at around $2 billion. So, what challenges did you face in the process of launching Dear Diaries?
Well, when you want to launch something new from the scratch, it becomes about the ideology that you have and the philosophy behind the brand. But these are some things that sort of beautifully fell together because my philosophy has always been kindness before everything. And when I sort of spoke about this to my team, they sort of understood where I was coming from and they believed in the same. So it sort of beautifully got merged together. And today, with the beautiful collaboration with me and PCA and my own team, we've all worked together to make this, happen. And today, when we see it happening, we're just like, okay, our baby is finally out there.
Right, right. You've been celebrated as a national crush. So, you've channelized your personal memories into Dear Diary. You've cited this one particular earthy aroma of Karnataka's coffee estates as a very key inspiration in it. What's the story behind it?
Well, I grew up in Coorg. I've been brought up there. So for me, the sense of the first rain on the soil is very strongly embedded in me. And also coffee blossoms and coffee estates and the smell of coffees, because like in Coorg we have this tradition where once you pluck out coffee, you have to lay it under the sun for the coffee beans to dry.
Okay.
And that sort of gives like one strong, beautiful fragrance. So all these, fragrances and scents sort of are embedded in me, So
Are you a coffee person?
Yes.
Okay.
That's so fondly of coffee.
Yes, I could tell.
And even today, when I sort of take in the smell of coffee, and it just sort of relates.
Yeah, brings you back to that.
Yeah, it's not
memory.
nostalgia, right?
Right.
So I think these are some bits and pieces which sort of made me want to start something with perfumes.
To ensure that Dear Diary reaches everyone, where can one purchase it from? Which all platforms is it available? And what are the price points like?
We consciously wanted it to be accessible to a lot of people because it's not just for a certain section of people. It is for everyone out there. And for now, we're starting with the websites because we also want to sort of build a strong community which believe in the philosophy of the brand as well. And also, it's not just, buy the perfume and we sort of produce more of the different kinds of perfume. It's not just that. It's trying to bring a kindful community, kindful economy, ecosystem where, you're there for a reason. You feel like you are a part of community which is doing good for people out there, giving back in our own ways. These are some things that we strongly stand by.
Absolutely. And what are the expansion plans for Dear Diary?
Well, we have big plans.
Okay. Do you plan to reach on a global platform? What's it like?
Oh, definitely. Because I feel like India, with our heritage and with our access to different fragrances and the cultures and everything, we have a strong platform to go into a global market. I think this has all the possibilities and the capacities to sort of go and stand in the global market as the first India's emotional fragrance brand out there.
What timeline do you see for that?
Well, it's interesting. I think if everything goes by, then very soon.
Okay, that's great. So you've already invested in the beauty space. Are you hot on any other sectors? Do you plan on investing in any other areas as of now?
Well, now I have the entrepreneur bug that's hit me. So, well, I do have a plan for a lot more, but that's too soon to talk about. Right now, our baby, Dear Diary, has just been born, and I want to let this play out and see how this goes. And this, like I said, has started from a very emotional space. So I hope these emotions that I feel right now reaches out to people and they feel the same.
Which one is your favorite scent?
Oh, they're my babies. Now you're not asking this.
I know it's a difficult one.
But I feel like all of them sort of resonated with me in their own ways, so I really can't pick out one.
Okay.
And that's why, it's National Crush, Irreplaceable and Controversial, because all the three are me.
Absolutely. Okay, so my last question before I let you go. If there was an alternate career that you had to choose, what would it be?
Well, I'm a graduate. If not an actor, I was very inclined towards psychology and journalism, either or. Because I feel human beings are fascinating. I feel like they're so unique in their own ways, but at the same time, they have, they're all so beautiful. They're such beautiful creatures. So psychology and journalism, again, you get to know another person by talking to them. So that's also, in a way, psychology, right? So, these two.
Thank you for watching CNBC TV 18. For all top headlines and updates, follow us on our social media platforms.